Hello, my name is Dr. Khurram, and I had my PLAB exam in the last week of August, and I booked the high simulation course with the PLAB Guide, and I had a week of face-to-face practice with Dr. Rashid. The real crux of my preparation was having this last week with the PLAB Guide and with Dr. Rashid. We used to sit 6 to 8 hours daily, and we used to do all the important scenarios that used to come in the exam. For me, the exam was nothing different. It was the same that I practiced with Dr. Rashid. What I believe is I did my exam on 31st of August, and it was similar to what I used to practice. I failed 2 stations, and those that I failed, I knew the moment I left the cubicle that I messed up because I didn't ask some important questions like family history. And other than that, and even before the results, I knew that I messed up those 2 stations. Regarding simulation, it's something that just because this is a kind of exam that is really easy. Like all the exams that you have ever sit in your life, this will be the most easy one. But the only important thing is that you need to know the methodology and the approach and the relevant questions that you need to ask the patient. And for that, to practice with someone who can give you a feedback, who knows the ins and outs of the GMs, it's very important. Like for me, I have been practicing with candidates from last 2 to 3 months, but the last week that I did practice, I was really told certain amount of things, and the way I used to ask questions from the patients before, I really changed that strategy depending upon the feedback from Dr. Rashid, and really helped me to score in the exam as well. The other thing about my stay in the academy was that I had, like, it was just like a tour for me, like on vacations. There's a very beautiful mosque in front of the academy as well, and I learned to cook while staying with the guys there at the academy. So overall, my experience was brilliant, and I didn't have least amount of stress regarding the exam, because when you are having friends around, it becomes really easy to cope with enormous amount of stress that you're gonna have in the exam. On the exam day, it's 15 to 25 minutes bus to the Harman Street, and straight after the exam I got a call from Dr. Rashid. I went to the academy, he was there waiting for me. He asked about all the stations, and he was really keen to know about how did I perform. Like this shows the interest of a mentor, and how much he's putting the effort in. So the other pressure that I was having is that I should score the way he worked with me throughout the last 7 days. So alhamdulillah, I got my results, and it was a pass one. This was all. Anybody who is just preparing and going through the exam stuff or going through tough times, just hold on, give your 100%, and leave the rest to Allah. It's not a difficult exam. You just need to know the right methodology and approach.